Teka lang naman, misis. Huwag mo muna awahin si mister. Magpa-check up muna tayo o di kaya nood ka muna ng vlog ko, okay?
I wanna hear you sing it. Hey, mama, don't stress your mind. We coming home tonight.
Hi guys! It's Yan here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome sa ating channel. Please don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell para notified ka pag may bagong upload ang iyong lingkod. So in today's vlog guys, I will be doing the part 2 of the Maamoy na Pwerta solusyon at tips. Let me introduce myself bago tayo mag-umpisa sa ating vlog ngayon. Ako po si Yen, isa pong nurse. And paumanhin po sa mga taong nababother sa aking pagiging utal kasi first of all, Tagalog is not my first language at saka may mga medical terms na pilit kong itinatranslate into Tagalog para maintindihan po ng ating mga karaniwang kababaihan o karaniwang manonood sa YouTube guys. So, ayun. So, and then, sobrang thankful po ako sa mga taong sumusuporta sa aking segment sa channel na ito, yung health tips. At sobrang salamat din sa mga taong nag-message sa akin personally. At sobrang happy din po ako guys. Pangilang sobra counter na yan guys. Na nakatulong po ako sa inyo. So, and marami ding nag-suggest na Miss Yen, why don't you do a part 2 of the Maamoy na Pwerta solution at tips. So, okay. So, ito na po. Isa sa katuparan na po natin ang inyong request. I'll be doing the part 2 guys. So, this time we will be talking about vaginal discharges, kung ano yung normal, kung ano yung abnormal, treatment, at saka yung ano ba yung mga test na ginagawa. Ano nga ba ang normal vaginal discharge at ano nga ba yung abnormal vaginal discharge? So yung normal na vaginal discharge, yung color niya po guys is from clear to very light yellow. Yun po yung normal na vaginal discharge. Sometimes it can be yellow. If napapansin nyo sa inyong liner or sa inyong panty na medyo yellow siya, kasi minsan if you are dehydrated guys, if kulang kayo sa tubig, pag umihi kayo minsan, tapos may naiiwang droplets sa inyong liner or sa inyong panty, minsan napapansin nyo yellow. Yun pala, yung ihi nyo is sobrang concentrated. So, inom-inom din ng tubig pag may time guys. So, ganon. At syempre, walang kasama amoy. So, it will be considered normal if yellow yung discharge. And then, yung consistency niya guys, it should be like mucousy or yung parang sipon na ang consistency niya at especially lalo na if you are ovulating guys and medyo malagkit siya or pasty kung patapos na po ang and then yung amount niya kung hindi ka buntis medyo konti lang yung amount. If you are pregnant, if you are ovulating, if you are breastfeeding, or if nagpasuso ka, medyo marami-rami din po yung amount ng ating discharge. And then, yung amoy niya, guys, ang normal, ano nga ba yung normal amoy ng vagina? So, ang normal amoy niya is, it will be like a sour aroma, or medyo yung maasim, yung parang acidic. Acidic. Why? Kasi yung normally, the vagina is acidic, medyo acidic siya, guys. Ang nagpapa-acidic sa amoy ng ating vagina is yung normal bacteria na naninirahan doon sa ating puwerta, which is called the lactobacilli. Yung lactobacilli, ito yung mga good bacteria na makikita mo din sa inyong mga fermented food like your kimchi or even your yogurt, guys. So naninirahan sila doon sa ating vagina and they help protect our puwerta from getting like bacterial invasion, overgrowth ng ating bacteria, which is like yung common cause ng ating mga STD or infection sa puwerta, guys. And then, yeah, isa pa, aside from being sour, sometimes it can be metallic. Alam niyo yung amoy ng barya? Yung barya, metallic, yung coppery, yung amoy. Kasi, lalong-lalo na if you are, nireregla ka guys, kasi blood is composed of iron. And iron is like metallic ang amoy niya. So, kaya metallic yung amoy niya. And then, if sometimes may naaamoy kang mabaho, okay, well, agad-agad judgmental o baka may infection ka na. It could be, may naiwan lang na konting mga particles or konting mga tissue paper, kasi if you are like into like wiping your puwerta with tissue paper every after na umihi, baka may naiwan lang, or sometimes tampons guys, baka may naiwan lang doon sa loob. Okay? It does happen. We've seen patients sa operating room na kinuha namin yung tampons na naiwan kasi unconsciously naiwan pala. It happened. Okay? To answer all your questions, guys, so ito na po sila. So, number 1, if your discharge is bloody or brown, if it's brownish, ibig sabihin patapos na po yung regla nyo. Or, if you are bleeding in between periods, you might have some irregular menses or hormonal imbalance. But, if ito may kasamang symptoms like pangangate, pelvic pain, masakit na puson, UTI, at mabaho at masangsang na amoy, then you should be worried. Magpa-check up na agad, guys, and don't delay. And worse, not very often, bleeding is like really bright red. You might be having an early sign of cervical cancer or endometrial cancer, guys, or fibroid, or yung tinatawag nilang bukol sa mattress. So, magpa-check up agad, don't delay. Yellow. So, if it's yellow, as I've mentioned earlier, and without any symptoms, you could be like dehydrated ka lang, guys. Uminom ng maraming tubig, baka dehydrated ka lang. And then, but if accompanied with bleeding, and bleeding between periods, may UTI, it can be gonorrhea or yung isang type na STD, guys. So, number 3, if the discharge is like frothy or like bubbly and the color is yellow or greenish, so probably may trichomoniasis ka. So, and then this will be accompanied with pelvic pain again, UTI, very common, and then burning or masakit umihi, yun. And then, the 4th one is thick, white, and chisel-like discharge. So, this is also very common with pregnant women, people who are diabetic, very high sugary diet, and people who is like fun of wearing jeggings, sudden change of temperature. And this is not a STD, guys. Kaklaruhin ko lang po. Isa po siyang yeast infection, and this can occur to any women. Might it either be like single or my partner, guys. And it's very like treatable. Madali lang po siya i-treat. Number 5, if it's white, gray, or yellow with some fishy smell, it means na may bacterial vaginosis ka. Bacterial vaginosis, guys, hindi po siya STD, and this can also happen to people with either single or with partner, guys. But magiging STD lang siya if accompanied with other like problems like gonorrhea, trichomoniasis, or like those things. And then the last discharge is pinkish, number 6. If it's pinkish, this is actually normal, especially for mga babae na bagong panganak lang, guys. Kasi siya, yung lining ng uterus mo is nagsished siya. And then you might see my pinkish discharge. Hindi totaling red, pinkish siya. Ang tawag po namin dyan is leukia. Or sometimes during sexual intercourse, lalong-lalo na is kung may friction at medyo dry ka at biglang nagdugo, yan, you can have like a pinkish, blood tinge sa iyong panty or sa iyong liner. So, those are the 6 types of vaginal discharge according to its color. So, how do we test our clients or our patients? So, number 1, the doctors usually or nurses will usually do a visual examination. And then, the doctors also will do a vaginal swab using a mataas na cotton tip for gram staining. And then, this will be sent to the lab. And then, para ma-identify natin kung anong bacteria ang nagkukos ng discharge, then only we can decide kung anong dapat na gamot ang ipiprescribe sa patient. And then, some doctors will do pap smear. Okay, and so they will scrape the cervix, around the cervix, and get some tissue sample for smear. Wala. So, if walang infection na nakita, So usually the doctor will only like advise you to do a proper hygiene, which is very basic. Drink a lot of water and do a balanced diet, guys, and avoid like eating high sugary food, and then avoid wearing tight-fitting jeans, and you know the usual, like yung tips na sinabi ko doon sa part 1 ng vlog na ito. And then kung may infection man na nakikita, if it's bacterial, usually they will give antibiotic. It can be like in the form of oral antibiotics or suppository, or sometimes combined, kasi may mga bacteria na hindi siya namamatay from alone, yung oral antibiotics lang. Minsan, if it's accompanied with other symptoms like vaginitis, cervicitis, so kailangan din ng suppository, guys. Kasi may iba nagtataka na, niresetahan na po ako ng antibiotic, Miss Yen, tapos meron pa rin. So, sometimes you might have to go back kasi minsan, hindi siya namamatay in one go lang. Sometimes you need a combination of treatment. And then, next, if it's kung buntis yung pasyente, usually we don't really give oral antibiotics sa mga pasyente kasi nakaka-apekto po to sa fetus po natin. So usually suppository is much safer. Kahit sinong OB-GYN tanungin nyo, mas gusto nila na magbigay na lang ng suppository kaysa oral antibiotics. And next, if the problem is like fungal, or which is your candidiasis or your yeast infection, as I've said, you'll be prescribed with oral probiotics or suppository one go suppository, guys. And lastly, guys, if may naramdaman ka at lalong-lalo na feeling mo na hindi na siya normal, at saka if the vaginal discharges is accompanied with pelvic pain, UTI, masakit na puson, masakit na balakang, nilalagnat ka na, may masangsang na amoy, may mga kulugo, kung ano-ano pa around the vaginal area, don't delay. Please see a OB-GYN. Apple cider vinegar is a very common practice. For some people, a lot of people uses this as vaginal wash. Yeah, which is very good. Okay, and it's very cheap as well. But this is only effective if bacterial yung infection, like bacterial vaginosis, alright? Yung bacterial infection na hindi pa siya STD. Pero, pag STD or severe form of infection, kailangan nyo po talagang pumunta at magpa-check up sa doktor, guys. And then, if yung problema mo is also yeast infection, this can only make it worse, okay? Kasi yung yeast is fungal siya, guys, okay? Hindi siya bacterial. So, it will not like kill your fungal infection. Home remedy will only work if yung infection mo is a simple bacterial infection or a simple yeast infection, okay? Even if when you try it and after 1 week, hindi pa rin siya nare-resolve, it means yung problema mo, hindi siya simple na problema. It needs a medical like intervention. Alright, guys? So, yan po ang take natin sa vlog na ito. I hope na may natutunan kayo. At again, kung may request po kayo, any health topics na gusto nyong i-discuss dito sa ating channel, please leave your comment down below. And if you have a questions, please PM me or DM me sa aking account. So, yung IG account ko is exclusively _Yen. Yung YouTube na Facebook account ko is Odessa Francisco. So, please leave me a message, guys. Because as much as possible, I don't want to discuss things here sa aking channel publicly. Kasi kami mga health professionals, we wanted to protect our patients as well. Lalong-lalo na yung confidentiality. And I hope you do love this video. Please thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next. Have a lovely day. Bye!